My daughter Emily, 17-year-old daughter, was living in England studying, and she became involved in a relationship with a man called Elliot Turner. And she repeatedly tried to break that relationship off, and she did break it off one night, and he couldn't really accept this. And so he engineered her going back to his room, his room in his house where his parents lived. And he decided he was going to kill her. So he stood behind her, he put his arm around her neck, and he put her in what's called a sleeper hold. And he basically just choked the life out of her. The police didn't really tell us much until the day before the trial began. And then they outlined Elliot Turner's behavior from the start of the relationship, which was in February, to the night he murdered Emily in May. And then, and I was shocked. I remember sitting in that meeting with the police as they told me this catalogue of behaviour that Elliot Turner had done to Emily in such a short space of time. And I was deeply shocked. And my first reaction was, why did no one do anything? Why did no one stop him or rein him in? And this behaviour went from verbal abuse, telling Emily that she looked like a whore when she turned up on a date with him. And it ranged from that to much more extreme examples of him putting his hand around her throat on a number of occasions and in public. And again, this action it's something people often dismiss, but it's a very aggressive and very dominant action to put your hand around someone who's weaker and smaller than you's throat. You're basically saying, I have the power to kill you now. He told people he was going to kill her. He practiced killing her with people. He talked about whether he was going to set fire to her, drown her in the bath, or poison her. He practiced this sleeper hold move with her. He was very, the language that he used that later came out in court, very aggressive. Lots of swearing, lots of demeaning language. He hacked her Facebook page so he could keep tabs on her. He took her mobile phone on many occasions and pretending to be Emily, texted her male friends, saying, I don't want to be friends with you anymore. I've got a new boyfriend. I'm just going to be with him. I don't want to be friends with you. Very controlling behaviour, and it bordered from their cunning, for it, like taking her mobile phone, to the outright overtly aggressive, slapping her in a bar, hitting her around the head, holding up against the wall by her throat. It was, in the short space of time, it had every sign was there, and I just, my reaction was, why did no one pick this up?